Oh, well, there is some technical difficulties going on with the media. I don't know what it is. My apologies, Paul Graham. But somehow or another, it is not playing my intro, and I do not know what happened. So, yeah, this is your girl Sunshine, and uh, this is Shine Vibrations. I got two beautiful, talented, dope brothers that is going to bless us soon. So with that being said, I wonder if any of the ads are going to play, because if not, this is crazy. StreamYard be doing the most. We was having some issues last night with Carla's show. So let me see if at least my sponsors will play.
Peace and love, family. Check it out. It's the We Are the Gold campaign. The We Are the Gold campaign is all about highlighting ourselves as the wealth, value, and solutions we've been looking for. We are the gold. Before it comes to the money, your health is the wealth. Tap into intentional lifestyle decisions, making sure you're putting living, local foods preferably, especially organic, into your well-being, your temple, you know. And you already know you gotta couple that with the live alkaline water, the best hydration in the nation, natural alkaline spring water straight from the source, no artificial induced processing. And the other side of the We Are the Gold campaign is activating our economics, you know. So tap into the We Are the Gold campaign, get your $20 monthly subscription special at heavyenergyuniversity.com.
Now, that's my brother Born King, and shout out to T Walker, the brothers. When I tell you, they are with Heavy Energy and Soul Society. So when you do run over to heavyenergyuniversity.com, you got two promo codes you can use. You can use Shine Vibrations 888, or you can use Royal Sons, that's SUNZ 810. And you can make all your purchases. Like, I wish, like, literally I could, maybe I can, but I got this big old 5-gallon chunky from them. So when I say I am in the know, I am in the know, and I rocks with my peoples. They got land up in Yakinville, North Carolina. This summer will be their annual alkaline festival that it went from 1 day. Now they have it for a 3-day fest. So shouts out to them. And next up, we have the ad from my brother, who is still praying for you, bruh. Speedy recovery. Will Jacobs with his She Fresh line for his fresh clothing gear, where he used me for a Mother's Day promo. And by the way, my brother is also a dope lyricist. He is a dope author and a dope poet. So run over there to his platforms. Just Google Will Jacobs and find everywhere. And you can purchase everything. He has a new novel that he dropped called She Fresh. When I tell you, I'm sorry. And when I tell you, it is the truth. It is the truth. Up there she go. There go my Shug. There go Carla. She ready. So, getting to our guests. So, our first person, he is, when I say one of the veteran guests to Shine Vibrations, he was part of Blast. I met this brother through Clubhouse and had him on the show, and he was already doing his thing with his, I think it was blog radio. And then he was like, yo, I want to do a podcast. Boom, put him in a group chat, and then it was there. And then he, used that as a stepping stone and catapulted to now where he has intellectual conversations. So, I'm gonna let him get into it. And just in case if you forgot, because this brother did used to have locks. So this is what Paul Cram is looking like now. He's still on his stuff. And this is what he looks like. So now, on his podcast, I enjoyed this interview that he had with this brother. And his name is Neander, but Inside Neander Speaks. And I don't want to give away too much because I learned the history about where he's from. And I don't want to take that away from y'all. These brothers, when I tell you that interview was like they knew each other. You couldn't tell me that they didn't. They like, and they both happen to be, servicemen at that. So, appreciate y'all for your service and your time as always. I come from a line of men. My father was in the Army. My grandfather was a Marine. So, and my great uncles were Navy, Marines, and Army. So, yeah, I respect the brothers that put their lives on the line. And so I'm gonna bring them both on at the same time. How about that? So here we go. Y'all can unmute yourselves. Well, I did.
What's good?
What's up? So, yeah, as y'all see, Carla was already on here, ready to see what y'all got going on. So, since you are the veteran, I'm gonna let Neander get his shine real quick. So.
Gonna be on the spot.
Oh, of course. So, just curious because I know it was in the other one. I got some information, but if you want to, you can reveal how old you are, what's your sign, things like that. Because I know somebody gonna be asking them questions in the comments, so I'm gonna just go ahead and ask it.
Right on. We're definitely single. I'll put that out there. We'll definitely put that out there. Single with 3 kids. I'm a Cancer Leo, so I have a little bit of both. I would say more so Cancer, but I'm moving more towards my Leo, I guess, phase, you know what I'm saying, and working in my, I guess, in my sunshine, you know what I'm saying, trying to embrace my sunshine. So embracing my Leo part too. Absolutely. Absolutely. But I like long walks on the beach and picnics and all that good stuff too, you know what I'm saying? I'm a regular guy, real talk at the end of the day. But spoken word poetry is my gift, and God has blessed me with it to edify other people. You know what I'm saying? It's been an amazing experience. It's taken me on journeys to meet brothers like this gentleman here. You know what I'm saying? And yourself. So I'm like, I'm just excited for what's to come and what we just have more in store. You know what I'm saying? More collaborations, more things to do. I'm excited for the new year and the next 10 years, you know what I'm saying? What we're about to do in the next 10 years for real.
Look, nice voice. I can hear her. I can hear her in my head.
With the wine glass in her hand.
So, this is a question, like, I really just flow off the energy, right? But this is one of the questions that is consistent with every guest. How has poetry assisted you or guided you throughout your life? Like, was it there as a tool to lean on? Was it therapeutic for you? Was it a way just to be angry and get some stuff out that you couldn't say to whoever needed to be said? Whatever. How did you use it?
You answered the question, all of the above, and then some. You know what I'm saying? So it started off actually. So I remember me and Brother Proc during the we was talking about how we used to use poetry to get girls. You know what I'm saying? That was the way to, like, you know what I mean? That was the way in the door kind of thing, right? When we was kids. But I didn't start like really, I guess, being serious about it until after I got out the military, and I was dealing with a bunch of emotions and I didn't know how to express them. You know what I'm saying? And I was going through this divorce. And I was like, yo, like, I really need like to I got something to say, but I don't want to destroy myself or other people by saying it. You know what I'm saying? So, how can I say what I want to say, but code it in a way that's tasteful? You know what I'm saying? And I saw this brother named Rudy Francisco at this Black graduation in San Diego, and his presence and like the way he put the words and like I was just like, man, like I want to, and to be able to. I don't know if you ever met the brother, but he's small in stature, but his presence is like, you know what I'm saying? His presence is amazing, you know what I'm saying? It's out there, right? So when he got on stage and he said what he said, I can't even remember the piece that he did, but when I mean, like, it was just so heartfelt to everybody in the audience, and he wasn't even talking to us, he was talking to the students, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean, it was so heartfelt, you know what I mean? And I was like, man, I want to be able to say something like that or express those feelings that I have, but I'm afraid to say, you know what I'm saying, or I don't even know how to say. So when I saw that, I was like, man, like I got to be able to do that or find a way to do that. And poetry was that avenue, you know what I'm saying? So when I started it and started it again, of course it was rough, but and it wasn't even for other people, it was just for myself to express, you know what I mean, to myself, and just purge things out, right? But it got to that point where I wanted to get on stage and I wanted to code it, these raw feelings, in a way where other people can take it, dissect it, ingest it if they can. If they don't, then it's whatever, you know what I'm saying? But at least I got it out, you know what I'm saying? At least I got it out. So that's how it started. That's what birthed it, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so I heard you touched on a divorce. How was that? Because I can empathize with you.
For sure.
So how was that when, you know, when you're in your zone and you're writing and then you notice that the castle is now like it's done, it's a wrap, and you switch, do you switch from, or did it switch from, you was writing about all of this love stuff or whatever, and then next thing you know it got dark, or did it switch to a different direction, or did things stay the same for you and you just added some in?
I would say it stayed the same. Like the feelings that I had were more so, yeah, they were a little dark, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna front. Of course they were a little dark, but I'm not gonna put those pieces out. And if I did, if you know what I mean, there were some things that I said in the past that may have been harsh or taken whatever ways. It is what it is. Like I said, what I said, it is, you know what I'm saying? It is, that's how I felt at that time. So you just have to accept it that way. You know what I mean? I was in my zone, so I was grieving, but I don't know if you should separate like the situations that you go through from the poetry that you write or the experiences that you share, because that's what I remember. I think it was Oprah that was saying, like, yo, like that's what separates the people that we see from the people that, you know what I mean? Because everybody has a story, right? Just not everybody's willing to share that shit, yo. Like, everybody done got through some crazy shit. If you talk to, you can go to somebody random on the street and be like, yo, like, you know what I mean? How was your childhood? Or I used to work in a nursing home, right? I used to talk to these old people. They will tell you some wild shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Wild shit.
I've been there too.
You know what I'm saying? You'd be like, damn, you went through that. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know what I mean? Everybody has got, but who's willing to share it, and on what stage are they willing to share it? Not everybody's willing to share shit on stages like this, where we could be we're talking amongst our three, but this is worldwide. You know what I'm saying? We don't know who's watching this shit. Exactly. Everybody could pick this up and be like, oh, that's, you know what I'm saying? That's, but we were hoping that they get some type of edification from it, right? But we're sharing our lives and our experiences, and you know what I mean? You know, different. Me and Parker was talking about the traumas that people go through. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're expressing some heavy shit, and these people may not ever see us again. They may run across us again, but you know what I mean? It is for the edification, yo. Like, at the end of the day, yeah, we went through these things, but it's for somebody else to benefit from it. Yo, real talk.
Yeah.
We think while we go through this, or while we go, it's probably because we're gonna run across somebody that needed that. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed, I have I actually experienced that with one of my pieces. I was not say new, but I had moved from Jersey to Greensboro, and I was there for a minute. Left, went to Marietta, Georgia. Did not like Cobb County. Hurried up and went back to Greensboro. I stayed in Marietta off of South Cobb Drive for about 6 months. Pregnant the whole 9, came right back. And 2 weeks before I was due to have my oldest son, who is now 14. So,
are you still in Georgia? My brother Parker's in Georgia, right?
Yeah, just recently he moved to Georgia though.
Okay.
Not too long ago.
Right.
But and then I got back to writing. I had like a writer's block when I first moved to Greensboro, and then going to an event at the park like just opened me up. Boom, and I started writing. Then after having my son, I started writing again while I was going back to school to become an EMT and all of this stuff. And I had finally had like a 10-year healing journey where I really felt the healing from losing my daughter. She was killed by a hit and run driver when she was 2. So I've shared this a lot on here. So the night that I went, it was for the artist block, which shouts out to the artist block in Greensboro, North Carolina. They have officially closed their doors on April 24th. We were up there for the last show. That was one of the spaces where I said that was so home for me, where I could spit my truth and never be judged. It was a very, very intimate and welcoming space. They have done a lot for the community out there. Blessings out to Darlene. She took ill, and they just decided to just close the doors. So shouts out to them and everyone that has attended and blessed that stage. And that was the first viral video I had. The host, Speak One Voice, I didn't even know he went live. And he hit me up and was like, you got like over 4,000 views on this live. And I'm like, what? And he was like, yeah, sister. And his friend, I think it was at the time, said that, do you mind if I share this video? Because my sister literally just lost a child and none of us know what to say to her. None of us know what to do. And I said, by all means. And I said, you can even let her reach out to me. I gave them my phone number. I said, I'm always willing to speak to my sisters. I believe in nation healing and building. So we only going to get better if we make sure we have those doors open for each other, especially those who are, with the righteous mindset. And Carla said, yeah, right, the trauma. And, so like to be able to see like, okay, now I'm healed and now I can assist somebody on their healing journey. That right there is like when you write for yourself, but others benefit.
Come on.
And that is like, that's like the accountability plus the duality happening at the same time. Now that is a beautiful thing.
It's real talk. Like and honestly, it happens. It probably happens more often than you would think. Just a lot of people don't come up and tell us. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
They're not going real talk. So, brother, Soul's Ink Pen, my brother Pop from Podcast.
Oh yeah, I love Soul's Ink Pen. Yes.
He hit me up the other day and we was chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, he was like, yo, man, this and that. I was like, yo, man, I'm looking through this. I'm like, you got a beautiful family. Like, we connected on some like real. So I feel like if you don't speak your truth, then you won't make connections like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because you know how they say, whoever you believe in, God the Creator, helps you find and identify your people. That's how you find them.
I'm telling you. Every
you hear
time.
the story, that's how you know.
Align with you. You know what I'm saying? And you just connect however, and you may connect for a season or maybe long term, but however it is, it's like, that's how it's, that's just how life works, yo. Like it's an amazing thing. But had I not met Brother Parker, you know what I mean?
I wouldn't know who you were, and you wouldn't be on here tonight.
You know what I'm saying? But wouldn't have met you. It's like, salute, my brother, salute, for real.
that whole conversation with him was so natural though. Like it really felt like we've been kicking it. Like we've been rocking for a minute.
Absolutely. Like we was brothers, yo. Like I was like, man, like I appreciate the love, man. Like just being because what's crazy is we don't get that out here in Virginia. That's probably why we don't get that out here. We don't get the collab. I mean, not saying we don't get the collaboration, but it just be a lot of like how we were talking about the ego stuff, man. Like, you know,
and it's crazy because we're
just expressing ourselves. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day.
That's the same energy everywhere you go. There's transplants of everybody in every state. You just gotta find your tribe in the mess. That's all.
You gotta find good people, man. Like there's like the poetry community, bro. Like real talk. You can go on Facebook any given day and see somebody bitching, complaining about the poetry community. Then you'll see another post where somebody's praising and bigging it up. Like I feel like it just all depends on who you surround yourself with and the type of energy that you carry yourself. You know, like if every situation you find yourself in with the poetry community, you find that it's something fucked up. Well, you know, the common denominator is you. You might want to figure out what the fuck wrong with you.
Okay, because if you keep going to the same space and then going to other spaces and it's still the same issue, it is definitely the viewer or the person who is half participating.
You can't be everywhere. Like you gotta be, you know, but the one thing I hate about our community though, like, is you can't have an opinion without somebody feeling like they have to have an opinion about your opinion. Like there was a poet who put a post up the other day, and the post made sense. It said, "Don't host a slam if you can't pay your performers the night of," which is understandable, you know, especially if I'm traveling and things like that. So,
oh no, the traveling people supposed to get their money up front. I'm sorry, that's just how I move.
Right.
So I totally agree with everything you said. Get your whole money up front.
But then somebody felt like
that was wrong to say.
For whatever reason, they just had to give an opinion about why what that person said was wrong. And all I can think about is, why is it so hard for a motherfucker to just scroll past some shit they don't agree with?
Right.
Because they can't do it at all. Like, it's just like now the way social media has people thinking is that everybody just has something to say because they can, because of social media.
True.
The stuff that we was taught coming up, it don't apply because it's on the internet, if you notice that.
Everybody tough on the internet.
That is true.
I'm a troll. I'm a whole troll. So like if you respond to something like, and I have no intentions on, you know, bothering people, but if you decide to play with me like that, oh man, I ain't got shit to do. Like, I'm pretty sure by this time I seen it, I'm off work. I'm probably high as shit. I'm about to make your life miserable.
Right. We going in. It's time to play.
And it's not gonna bother me at all. Like, I'm gonna laugh the entire time because none of this shit affects my emotions. I don't care
at all. It's just social media, man. It's just social media.
You're not gonna say it to me. Like,
right.
Because you know, if we was on the street, this would be a whole nother conversation.
Man, like, you're not gonna say that shit to my face, bro. You're gonna say it behind them little thumbs, and that's cool because you say it to me, I'm gonna break them. Like, you can't have them no more.
Right.
That is too funny. But you know what? This is the perfect segue into my next question. Now, this is my other regular question. You know how he just said how somebody always got something to say, right? So, you know, when it comes to poetry, sometimes people have a misunderstanding because maybe your words are just too prolific for them. Maybe their vocabulary isn't as advanced. So some people get lost. Some people can't handle eroticism in the poetry, you know, because some of it is just too raw for them. So people like to then put you in the box. It is something you want to be able to tell people who you are, you know, like from the source.
From the source that I'm
like
just
who you are, like nothing from what nobody's influence or their view. So you telling them who you are so they don't get it fucked up later on.
So who I am is just a vessel, really. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell people that first and foremost, like what they see is just, and that's why I try not to emphasize. I don't really take pictures and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like people like focus on the exterior and not the, you know what I'm saying, the substance of what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I may present myself. I'm not gonna front. I present myself in a way that's gonna be sharp and tailored and all these things, right? But that shit don't fucking matter. It shouldn't matter to what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like if you understand where like if you peel back the layers of all this shit and understand like where we're coming from as artists, you know what I'm saying? I'm speaking as artists, but for myself as a whole, or I'm speaking as for myself, but as artists as a whole, I'm sure we all feel those things where we're like, yo, we're really saying something, and we want you to get what we're saying, not necessarily like the look of how we're presenting it or this and that. You know what I mean? So I think that's what I want people to understand more so, or take away from Inside Neon That Speaks is, I'm not gonna bullshit about the handsome shit and all. It's whatever, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's more so about what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? If you could get past all of that shit and focus on, you know what I'm saying, what God is saying through me, or the, you know what I mean, my ancestors are saying through me, or the lessons that my mom taught me or my father taught me, you know what I'm saying, that I can speak through, you know what I mean, the poetry that I'm giving, then so be it. But if you ain't getting it and you just looking at this shit, then whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's whatever. I get it. It's gonna be those motherfuckers. But for me, it's more so about, you know what I mean, the words and just being used as a vessel and being aligned enough to, you know what I mean, speak the words that, you know what I mean, are coming through me and shit. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
That was like well said and so profound, but that's something only attractive niggas say. Like, there is like,
yeah, but you an attractive nigga though.
like let's be real,
I was going to say that was some real player like shit that he just did.
It was real player. Like, it was a real player. Like you heard, I said, yeah, you know, I don't downplay the handsome and shit. You know, once you get let it know. Like I know what this is.
Y'all be tripping, man. But but real talk though. Real talk. So these are problems that I'm sure Chocolate Brothers we deal with. I'm sorry.
No, she was saying her son on the way home.
Yeah, he finally on the way home. The lift is there, so I'm like, huh. Okay.
I was gonna say, I'm sure these are things that Chocolate Brothers think about, right? We encounter all the time, right? Or you know, me, we're Chocolate and Handsome Brothers, right? So we encounter these things, right? So
I like how he know these right things. Back in it.
That's right. He ain't gonna try to leave me out here and shit like that.
I'm not gonna leave my brother by himself. Like, I get it. Like I understand.
You know what it is. Yeah, you know what it is. Y'all see the photos, don't trip, world. Y'all saw the photos now.
Oh, you sound bad, bro.
Come on, world. Y'all see the photos. My brother was dapper though, you know what I'm saying? He was clean. So I'm sure he deals with the same things, and he may say the same, he may think the same things. You know what I mean? He just may not put it out there like that. But you know what I'm saying? He deals with the same shit. And we all do. Like we and what's funny is women deal with it all the y'all deal with that shit. Come on, yo. Y'all get hollered at least 10 times a day. You know what I'm saying? And not saying that brothers get hollered at, right? But we may get like women are not going to approach us, right? They're not going to, you know, just walk up to us and say, but they're going to stare or, you know what I'm saying?
It's going to be known.
Right. Give us signs give us signs that they're open and they're available, right? So, you know what I mean? They get it just as much as we do, but I feel like...
I had to turn the mic off. My son just called me to let me know he's in the car.
Sometimes they make me feel like a piece of meat.
Oh my gosh.
Hey man, I'll be like, eat me, brother. I'll be like, eat me, sister. Come on down. Eat me, sister.
So, real quick, you said you are a single father of 3?
Absolutely.
What's their ages?
15, 14, and soon to be 8 the end of this month. So
I have 14 and 12. My oldest, she would have been 20. She would have been turning 24 on June 4th. So yeah. And Paul Cram, what's the ages of your babies again?
I'm old. I got 21, 20. 21, 20, and 15.
Okay. Yeah, you know, so we gotta make sure we you know, always talk, you know, holler about the babies.
I'm a pawpaw now
all the time.
Oh man, congratulations, bro. Congrats.
Ain't no damn congratulations. I'm still mad as hell about it, but it's all right.
Wait, what you mad about? Cause what, you pawpaw now?
Cause I'm pawpaw cram.
You pawpaw cram now. What? I didn't know that. You pawpaw cram now?
Yeah, I'm a pawpaw, man. She's beautiful. She's beautiful.
Man. She gonna take after you too much.
Look.
My aim still good. I'm still trained.
Under him. Watch. Ain't nobody gonna be able to do nothing to that baby. Watch.
Come on.
I don't miss.
That's what's up. Congratulations, brother. Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Okay, so now we're gonna go to our break. You know, do what you gotta do, re-up. I don't know, my 1800 sitting over there. I don't know if I'm gonna take a shot, but our artist spotlight for the night is Titan, or this is Solar for Titan. I believe this is one of our new artists. I'm not familiar with this artist yet, so I will be watching this for the first time with y'all. Let's check it out.
Say, man, it's that Big God energy, so to God. Big God. By way of Bridgeport, USA. I'm locked in with YC Beats out in the UK. I see too many so-called goats that ain't valid. I'm in my Titan era. Young and affluent light. YC, let me talk. I'm not the same, I'm not any artist, nigga, I'm a Titan. AMG on the trunk, carbon fiber piping. VVS in my Cuban, told my jeweler ice it. Diamond chain with my name, I see the bitches like it. Dope I sold, knocked them out like I was selling Tyson. Made it out the trenches, snitches almost had me lifing. This is how you level up, this is how you heighten. I'm a Titan. The streets show me 3 things, how to buy it, whip and supply it. Had the fiends nodding, slur speech, they remind me of Biden. Got them high and zip lining, in the clouds with the pilot. Stashed my first band in Nike box, young, wild, and excited. Kyrie rhyming, peep my footwork, sliding and gliding. Niggas throwing shade, trying to block the daylight when you shining. Sets was banging, I was neutral, could've died in the riot. So when you shake my hand, just know I survived an asylum. I'm Tokyo drifting, Mercedes AMGs. Take it from me, it's exhilarating, it's a high when you drive it. Rappers is fake, take off your mask, I can see your disguises. Hoes know, I'm no strings attached, I'm not playing the violin. So to God, this is gold talk, I got to be mentioned. Gold medal, my piece holding the torch, it's just not the Olympics. Gabby the jeweler made my Cuban, every rock is precision. Rinse some dirty money through a business, I'm washing the dishes. I drove crisis trapping, spoke to my baby through prison glass. Cold nights on the mattress, raps in a higher bracket. I'm too elite, this ain't a fair fight like Jake Paul jaw. If young Tyson was jabbing, nigga, I'm Titan status. I'm not the same, I'm not any artist, nigga, I'm a Titan. AMG on the trunk, carbon fiber piping. VVS in my Cuban, told my jeweler ice it. Diamond chain with my name, I see the bitches like it. Dope I sold, knocked them out like I was selling Tyson. Made it out the trenches, snitches almost had me lifing. This is how you level up, this is how you heighten. I'm a Titan. When 12 came for the gang, I take a saw, took one for the team. Polished up my cell floor, away I was comfy and clean. Coffee on the wake up, games of spade, discussing our dreams. Now it's navigation to big foreigns, I'm touching the screen. I'm Bridgeport, bunch of shooters, concussions and screams. Bitches fucking niggas for designer, in love with Celine. You see me stressing in the pic of my prison ID. The magazine covers God's repainting his image of me. They tried dimming my light, they shade me. When they asked who to go or 203, they never say me. Them same niggas DMing for features, they gotta pay me. Look how the tables turned like DJing in the 80s. So the God is royal, CCE is royal. I'm selling streams, cooked up bars, and aluminum foil. CT's alumni, it's smoke, we pull up to the broil. Been outside, you looking nervous, you new to the soil. I'm not the same, I'm not any artist, nigga, I'm a titan. AMG on the trunk, carbon fiber piping. VVS in my Cuban, told my jeweler ice it. Diamond chain with my name, I see the bitches like it. Dope I sold, knocked them out like I was selling Tyson. Made it out the trenches, snitches almost had me lifing. This is how you level up, this is how you heighten. I'm a titan.
Okay, that was Solar the God with Titan.
Nice.
Y'all come off the mic. What you muting for?
I'm with that girl, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm with it.
Yeah, so that was, I like that. See, that's why I rocks with Veep. Shout out to the Vice President Veep, Blast. When I tell you, all I said was, bro, just put whatever in there. I said, you know my vibe, you know how I rock. So, you know, when you rocks with people that know you and that get you and understand you, you know, it's easy for you to just be like, nah, you know all the artists that's coming in there, bringing somebody new, you know the flavor. And then when I told him who was on the show, I knew he was going to come with a hitter because I looked, you saw my face, because I said, wait, I don't know this one. This is a new one. They hit this
he
one.
Knows music. He knows music. Like him and D-Ray, like they know music.
And yeah, he knows music and he knows shine. So if you too would like to be featured on one of our plenty platforms that we have here on Blast Media, you can run over to blastmusic247.com. You can join for the freemium account, upload your stage, register, you know, for the whole nine. We have over 500,000 subscribers. So we're climbing, we hitting the numbers. We have people all across the globe that are tuning in. Literally have people reaching out from all different parts of Africa, which is like felt so dope. I even got a chance to interview one of our artists that's from the Ivory Coast. So, you know, those of you who love to hear dope music, and I mean, it is not just music. We got live bands, we got comedians, we got spoken word artists. I'm featured on there. Paul Cram, aren't you a featured artist on Blast too? Yes, sir. I thought so. So, you know, we both dropped the EP on Valentine's Day last year, which was my first one. So when we was in the background preparing, that was my EP. My Man Makes Beats playing in the background.
Right on.
So you know,
I love that track. Oh, I love that track.
So, you know, if you love good music, good vibes, run on over to blastmusic247.com, because, you know, we are definitely changing the industry because we like one of the top, you know, independent artist platforms. And also we acquired, remember Indie Pulse magazine from back in the day? We now acquired that. So, you know, if you want to get featured, you know, in there, I found out that I was featured in there too from when I dropped my EP. There's a review in there. So, you know, get with us. You know, we trying to help everybody climb. Paul Cram Carla said, be nice. Well, your comment about being a Paul Cram. And so Carla is digging the artist. So we're going to have to ask Veep to get him on your show or on my show so we can find out more about him, Carla. You know, we're going to talk about that in the background. So Now, here's the good part.
Oh shit.
So you already know you can't come on the show without having to, spit some of your truth, So this is what I'm leaving it the fair game.
How many pieces you want us to do?
However many you want. Because I usually, say have a minimum of 3, but depending on how y'all choose the flow, y'all, we still, we on 41 minutes right now and counting.
I got you.
So how would you like to do this? Would you like to round robin it where y'all go back and forth? Or would you, how about this? You go back and forth, then we'll stop and get a chance to speak about each piece, and then you do your next ones and do it like that. It's up to y'all if you like, or you could just spit them like rapid fire and then we just talk about them all after.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm really waiting on him to spit, and I ain't gonna want to spit like right behind it because I want to soak that shit in. Like, dude, dope.
I know. Brother, look. Oh, I just so you know, I didn't share it earlier, but when I watched it again, I was at work at my desk. So, the ladies was walking past and they kept, what is you? Who is that?
I thought you said them ladies growled. I thought I heard the growl or something. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, like that came back around and was, who are they? So, do I have to pick who go first?
It's your show.
I was gonna let the brother go first, but
I was gonna pick Paul Graham anyway, yo.
Right, he's a veteran. He's a veteran.
Right. I'm gonna behave on this first piece.
Oh, behave.
I'm gonna behave.
Carla don't want you to behave.
I got it. Before I leave out of here tonight, Carl, I got you. This comes from my book that I just published called 36 Clouds, Elevated Passages by Paul Graham the Poet. I used to get drunk off depression, pouring sorrow into glasses with no bottom, chasing despair down my throat until my body forgot what clarity even tasted like. But I've since replaced one dependence with another, but this one requires patience. You see, I break it down slowly. I feel for stems, seeds, and anything else that doesn't belong. I don't rush the process. I learned the hard way that an uneven burn will ruin everything. So I take my time rolling my thoughts. Make sure nothing's packed too tight so the flow is smooth. I don't chain my sessions. I know how to sit with the pull and listen to my chest before going back in. Inhale loosens something. Exhale makes room for change. Memory still blows hard, trying to snuff the ember before it catches. I move through this like a circle that knows my name, but don't get it twisted. This is still resilience. I just learned how to choose what treats me gently. I traded bottles for balance, blackouts for breath, turned nights of despair into something I could sit with instead of drown in. On some days it lifts me, and others it settles heavy. Either way, I stick with it. I lean on the ritual like a porch rail on my grandmother's blue porch, letting the smoke rise and trying not to disappear in it. Some days I do wonder if this is saturated salvation or simply survival, because I've drifted deep inside myself and come back with lines etched into my ribs, and still I roll one more. Shielding the flame when memory blows too hard. I pull just enough to feel my chest open instead of cave. This isn't the escape I thought it was. This is choosing fire without becoming it first. So if you see me, my eyes half closed, slight grin on my face. please understand, I didn't quit fighting. I just finally learned how to keep the ember alive without putting myself out. Boom.
Absolutely. This on me? Oh, right on. So this piece, I actually I'll do this piece entitled The Right One. The Right One. She'll be the dot to the I's and the cross to my T's, the bird to my bees and the peas to my carrots, the bonita to my apples. She'll have the bum to go with it. She'll be the shit, like a blunt that I won't share with anyone. I'll light her up and smoke her, but her dose is so potent that it doesn't take long before we're dancing in the sky, so high. She'll be the drought to my rain, the pain to my pleasure, and the reason rainy seasons could be better. See, life without her would be a sentence with no period. I try to make sense of it, but it would run along. It would be a song with no chorus. I listened to it for a while, but ignore it since it did nothing for me. She'll be not my melody. So if she wasn't here with me, life would be lugubriously dubious in harmony. I'd need her. She'll be more than just my muse. But when I'm in confusion, she'll speak life and bring lightness to my burdens. Her strength is encouraging. Her weakness is my chance to don my cape and fly away like I can be her Superman. I'll need her. She'll be more than the wind beneath my wings. When my feathers came together, it will be her to make me dream that if I took a leap of faith, I'll escape with my life and I'm here. And there's nothing left to fear. And she'll be right. Thank you.
Ooh.
Did you hear that man say
Ooh.
a sentence with no period and it'll just run on like, bro?
Yeah, I was right there. I don't know if you saw my eyes. I was like,
Like, this just corrected. He graded English papers with you. Like, this is bar.
for real. See, look up. Said, oh, okay.
Y'all crazy. Thank you.
But look. Yes, sir.
Thank you, sister. I appreciate
it. Yes. Oh, wow. So, Paul Cram, I know, let me go back to it because I know I have that in here. That piece you said is on here, right? 36 Clouds.
Look at my brother. Yeah, come on, yo. Y'all better pre-order that joint. Come on. Stop playing.
Okay.
Stop playing.
Okay. So, real quick, why 36 Clouds? Elevated passages.
All right. So, real quick, I was in this group called Sunrise Scribes. We do this thing every Tuesday and Friday. And a lot of my pieces I do weed metaphors. And somebody was like, you should put a book out. And I thought about it. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I could. So I decided with 36 Clouds, shout out to 36 Chambers, Wu-Tang Clan, you know. So that's why I named it 36 Clouds. It's 36 poems in the book, and they're broke down in sections. You have the roll section, the inhale, the hold, and the exhale. And they're all different. They're all categorized as different pieces. Like that inhale section is all erotic pieces, but everything is cannabis metaphors. Every piece in there. Wow. So it is available right now. If you need to hit me up, I'll send you the form so you can fill the form out. Hit that Cash App, and I'm starting to ship books off actually a little bit early. I'm gonna start shipping books off Tuesday morning. So those who have pre-ordered already, they're getting ready to get their books on the way.
All I know is when I order mine, it better be autographed.
Yes, ma'am. I'm autographing every book that you buy from me. So I'm not even letting people know about that other place with that big ass A in box and shit. No, get it from me and it'll be an autograph.
That's what's up. And before I forget, see, Neonda be doing this thing. He be picking at Paul Graham, but you know, and don't you also have a book?
I do actually. I'm actually on book number 6.
Yeah, you got a plethora, a nice little plethora of books.
Mm-hmm.
So that piece that you just spit, is that in any one of those books?
I want to say no. It may be in the first one. The Evolution of a Broken Heart is the first one. And that was a compilation of poetry pieces over like a period of like 10 years, you know what I mean? So
okay.
I want to say it may be in that one, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
And what was the headspace that you was in when you conceived, you know?
I wanted to find the right one, you know what I'm saying? Like brothers be asking all the time, like, yo, like how do you know? How do you know that this is the one I'm supposed to be with? It, blah blah blah. Because I told Brother Parkcraft or Yoshi, you know what I'm saying, on the show. I was like, man, I don't know if I want to talk about these women, you know what I'm saying? but then when we started talking, I was like, you know what, man, like real talk, like sometimes you have to put uncomfortable parts in there in order to tell the story, right? You know what I'm saying? And they may be uncomfortable, but shit happens, right? So I forgot where I was going with that. I don't even. What was it? See how y'all be distracting us? See, we got to stay on the program.
I said,
stay on the program. See,
you said it was about like finding the one. It was about finding the one. How brothers always say, "How do they know when they find the one?"
So brothers be asking, see.
I got you. As
soon as we say women, we be like, but nah, real talk. So brothers be asking like who is like, how do I find the right one? You know what I'm saying? And that piece was basically like if I wanted to find the right one, what qualities would she have for me? You know what I'm saying? Not everybody might want those qualities, right? But for me, what would I want to see in the woman that I want for the right one for me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if she had those criteria, I might jump. You know what I'm saying? You might get me. I don't know right now. I'm in a heart space where I'm like, I don't know about that right now. You know what I'm saying? But if she had those criteria, maybe. You know what I'm saying? I might consider it. You know what I mean?
So, Paul Cram, is this where you get the act up now?
She ready?
No, it's because I want to make sure I don't get any more messages. And then Carla said, "Brother Neonda in the clouds too."
We all in the clouds. Everybody in the clouds. Absolutely.
And see, I was even going to be nice, Paul Cram, and since you keep like hinting, like, yeah, that's my favorite. That's my favorite. Like, I'm going to share it tonight, just because you can say that's your favorite. I don't got the track, and I don't want to do it with the words, so I'm just going to spit it the way I spit it for the Drip Fest.
That's my shit, boy. My man makes beats, but that's my shit. It's so man. But yeah. Miss Carla, I got a piece that I don't think I've ever spit anywhere. So yeah, I'll act up a little bit. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit, Carla. Just a little bit. Well, gone.
All right.
Go.
I'm sorry. Despite my mild-mannered disposition, I am not here to make love to you. I'm here to make your walls remember this encounter. I'm here to make your moans become fingerprints in the atmosphere, your sweat become graffiti in sheets, and every thrust a confession you can't take back. Love is too polite for what I have planned. I want your pulse pounding past patience, skin painted with persistence until the mattress forgets that it's furniture and now identifies as collateral damage. I'm gonna turn your body into a battlefield with your hips and lips being my loaded gun. I'll bend your body into broken halos, bite your neck till your heart beats and hiccups, bury myself so deep in you, you'll taste my tomorrow. I want to rearrange your insides like I got a degree in interior design. I want to fuck the faith out of you. Replace your prayers with profanity because this isn't about romance. This is raw, reckless repetition till your legs lock up. Friction fierce enough between us to set off alarms. Orgasms hitting like aftershocks in a city that don't rebuild after destruction. Your thighs tremble like a truth trying to keep quiet as your nails carve commandments in my skin. This has nothing to do with love. No flowers, no slow music, no candlelight. Just the flood between your hips, the fury in your grip, the filthy, flawless fact that I didn't come to hold you. I came to make you an addict. Respectfully, of course. So sign your name on my tongue to verify your consent for chaos.
Sheesh, my nigga. That's how you feel. That's how that nigga feel, though. That's how you feel.
I said, golly.
Come on, man. Come on, yo.
You know, I had to chime in with the sheesh.
Oh, shit. Oh, man. Well, I'm a PG-13 it back. You know what I'm saying? Let me call this nigga. Let me call this man, yo.
Okay, so wait. So let me go in between before you PG-13 it back.
Absolutely, yeah. He did X videos this, you know what I'm saying? You done got us, God.
Oh man. Oh, that was too funny. Oh God, wait a minute.
I got my church clothes on, brother. You can't do us like that.
I said I wanted to behave. Woo. That was requested.
Right. You're right. You got asked though.
It was requested.
They did ask for it. You're right.
And I believe the request did what it needed to do. Woo. Okay, let me get it together.
Okay.
So
about to fuck the faith out of you guys.
That part, did you see my head just drop like, oh God.
I think we all had to we had to do the arc and everything. Wow. Shit. Come on, man. Come on, sir. Salute.
Look, Carla is all smiles.
Oh shit.
Okay. Okay. All right, I got you. So this is my man makes beats. Baby, my man makes beats. Yes, that head rocking, soul stirring, get you up out your seat kind of beats. But this one right here will get you head in the bed type beat. He's my atmosphere changer, my vinyl protection against all danger. His vibe is compelling as he sets the tempo. Sensations erupt within like a rave of disco. He maintains my internal staccato, sequencing drum patterns, creating a bass line so rhythmic I can't keep up nor track of time. Sade's, is it a crime? Banging like the sound system 808s, reminding me here, with him it's always safe, have no fear. Baby, my man makes beats. He produces notes from me so effortlessly, building stanzas harmoniously, chord progressions, expelling history's transgressions, accenting samples of encounters, backseat of my Jeep, let's swinging up, stretching limbs identically like extensions, revitalizing damaged chemistry. Mastering his mic, my flow becomes the water. His structure arranges soul moaning melodies I never heard to be in rotation for centuries. Baby, my man makes beats.
Yes, ma'am.
The wordplay. I love this fucking poem, bro. Like, for a person who's a music head, and to hear this piece and to hear all of the music metaphors, bro.
Man.
Bruh, like her vinyl protection. You know, my cousin will shoot his mama in the face if she touched one of his vinyl records. Like, he'll lose his shit. Hey, man, that's crazy. That's one of my favorite pieces ever, like by anybody.
You worked out.
So now that I done brought it back a little bit. He was the starter. I was the answer, and then now you gonna PG-13 it for the folks.
I got to PG-13 it up. You know what I'm saying? My brother to laid it down. Sheesh. Lord have mercy.
This is gonna be an infamous show. This is definitely one of my favorites.
And he ain't never did that one before. Come on, somebody.
Yeah, you know what? A lot of people do that. A lot of people always do their poems that have been shared on my show, and I thank all of y'all that have been on here and that have done so and has trusted my platform. You know, for y'all to bust out the new pieces, because that one, whoo.
That's exclusive.
That's
exclusive, y'all.
Yeah, just like that.
Man, I would do this piece is entitled A Glass of Love Potion. A Glass of Love Potion. It was like a love potion swimming in the oceans of her fragrance. The taste of her lingered on my breath. See, the remnants of her waterfall was falling on my chest, and I left it there. It's kind of like the sweater after a workout. Cascading like the surf's out when she comes to me. I grabbed her hips when she screamed out so openly. It's a love potion. It's an anecdote, and I'm sick, so each and every lick brings me closer to the cure. It moisturizes my beard because it's natural and pure, so I leave it there. I let it marinate into the roots, and we can leave it there. I don't even have to knock a boot. Fingers in my hair pulling me closer into the center till her love potion pours. and she's begging me to enter, but I leave it there. While we gyrate in the smooth rhythm that hypnotizes my ego and lets me know that she's satisfied. Mind tingling explosions, pulsating convulsions when I try to steal another taste and she pushes my head away. It's a love potion I needed. I'm thirsty just for a sip of her love. But for now, I'll just sip it from her glass. Thank you.
Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit together. Look, y'all ain't shit together. He said, Paul Cram, how dare he say he was going to PG-13 it down? That was not PG-13 it down.
That's PG-13. That's PG-13.
No, it was not. Just because you didn't use any explanatories? No, that was not. That was not.
I did that one in front of my mama, and she was like, what is he talking about? Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
That was mama. But we all caught that one, okay? Look, tequila time, yeah, my 1800 over here on the floor.
That's funny.
That's oh my God.
Bro, she went to fanning.
Carla sent me a message that said, child. And I'm like,
I saw the moment it happened. I said, uh-oh, got her.
Because the whole the beard and just leaving it right there, yeah, you know, flashbacks was happening. That's why I said, oh, wait a minute.
That's not me sometimes though. It be like that waterfall be hitting, boy. You be like
all the time. all the time. Like,
oh, bring the waterfall.
Now you see why I keep so much alkaline water in the house.
I saw you lift up that jug. I was like, good Lord, how she lift up? She scrub.
Hey, that's the same thing I was thinking. Like, man, she picked that big ass jug up like it was shit.
I was like, yeah.
Oh no, I did struggle a little bit, but
no, you didn't. No, you didn't.
I'm trying to please her.
I didn't see. I
My
did
ego
it.
ain't bruised.
I had to do
We
it
saw
in
you
two.
pick that big ass.
No, because see, normally it would have been one stroke for me, but I had to do it in two. I had to pull it to, and then like I had to do.
Man, I had to grab that bitch and like jerk that hoe up.
Yeah, I had to do a little hip action with it.
I look like one to me. She said, "Here go the what's the name?"
Yeah,
it was
like, oh shit!
Y'all didn't see, but I used my hip to turn it that way. That's what I was saying. I was using my body.
No, fuck that.
Yeah, I would have. No, sir. But yes,
I love your explanation, Superman. But we Clark Kent, but we saw Superman.
You know
no, you better call it right. It's Nubia. Forget Wonder Woman. It's her twin sister. That's who we rock with. See?
Wonder Woman got a twin sister?
Don't tell me you didn't know that, Paul Cram.
Well, I won't tell you.
Yes, she got a twin sister and she black, and her name is Nubia.
And they twins?
But she a sister. That's the tattoo I got on my thigh that they saw at the thing. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? That'll help. Send me the picture.
It's the video.
Show me the tattoo.
It's the video when the video, you already seen the performance from the show, fool. It's plain as day on the screen.
I have to go do some research.
You gotta go on my TikTok reels or something. But yes, just look up Nubia, Wonder Woman's sister. Like, yes. I'm like, I'm ready. Look, I said I was gonna make a post about it, but now I'm gonna say it now. What's his name? Ryan Coogler? Ain't that his name?
Oh, yeah.
Bro, I need you to bring Nubia to the screen, please. Like, we need to have her story be told now. Thank you.
I know nothing. I know nothing about DC and Marvel except for how to start arguments. So I'll say stuff around people that I know that's really deep into it, and then I'll step back and just watch them argue. And I find so much entertainment in it.
Well, did you know that? Did you actually know that Storm? You know, Storm and T'Challa was married, right? And they got a son, right?
I know that. When I say I don't know shit about the comics, if it didn't come to the movies, I don't know nothing about it. Like, I don't know nothing about it. So, like Soul Ink Pen deep into it, and he'll tell you. I would sit there and listen to them, like have conversations about stuff, and I'll just butt in and be like, "But Spider-Man will whoop all of them," and then I won't say nothing else. And now the rest of them they arguing, and it is so funny. It is so funny to me, bro. I find it hilarious because I don't know. It's like, and I get it. I get being passionate about it, but it's so, they get so serious. Like they start pulling up stats. Wolverine killed 900 men in 1937. Like, what the fuck? Like,
like how do you know that, bro?
Bro, like, for real? Damn.
You gotta be real into it. You gotta be real into it to know all of that stuff. But yeah, definitely, like that's why I got her tatted on me, because she's always been like,
look her up.
Growing up, I always had like a Black Panther toy. Like, how you have a toy forever, but it took you 20,000 years just to get a movie finally. But he always had an action figure. There was always a Black Panther action figure. He was on the video games, but y'all still didn't give him a movie. It took them forever to give him a movie.
We know why.
Of course. Just like with anything. But from what I was told, that they were actually created to be made up off of us. They just got whitewashed because Magneto and Professor X is supposed to be Malcolm X and Dr. King.
I hate Professor X with a passion.
Why? Because of the wheelchair? And because he get in people's minds?
No, because if he can make shit move with it, why he don't make his legs work?
I knew he was gonna say that.
I hate him. I think he's an idiot. I feel like
that's real talk though. That is true though. He got a point though. You know what I'm saying? That is true.
Like I feel like that is so stupid. Like you got this type of power and you choose to sit.
He choosing it, right? You're right.
That is
this. You want me to follow you with your logic? You want me to follow you? No, I'm going to listen to what the fuck Magneto.
Right. I'm going over here.
You know what? I wouldn't be Leonda. I wouldn't be surprised one day end up messing around. It'll be a poem about that, because we got a mutual poet buddy who is big when she do the Marvel series and they do the superhero series with poetry. You know how he said that he interjects and then sits back in arguments? That would be what his poem would do for one of those.
Right.
I just gave you an idea, didn't I?
He already on it. The wheels are turning.
How we work. So, Leonda, since that was supposed to be a PG-13, but I think I got to be careful when I ask you this question.
What inspired that?
Was this? Well, it sounds like this is actual experience. So, is this a collection of experiences, or was this like one particular experience that it was just so amazing that it made you write about
it? Well, no. It was a few, but I will say, like when anybody that has had a squirter, right? We could say squirter on here, right? Anybody that has,
even though the intro didn't play and the disclaimer didn't come up, this is a grown show.
Right on. So when you've had a squirter, you know what I'm saying? Of course, the first time it takes you aback, right? You're like, oh wow, like this, yo. Damn, I can't even. She might be watching this shit, so I can't even say.
I mean, you don't
you watching this shit proud as hell. Right.
Did he talk about me? They talk about me. He ain't say my name, but he talk about me.
You know what I mean? That shit sounded like a duct tape. You hear me? It was like I was like, oh wow, you know what I'm saying? I was not ready. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't ready. But to be able to I feel like when a woman does that, you know what I'm saying? Like they are fully immersed in what they're doing. I'll put it like, you know what I'm saying? Let me PG-13 is still a little bit. You know what I'm saying? They're fully immersed. You know what I'm saying?
Properly.
Absolutely.
You have connected all the extensions where they were supposed to go.
Come on. You gotta take it as a compliment. And what's crazy
is basing.
Right. And what's crazy is the women will be like, I have brothers that be like, I don't want that, or I don't, you know what I mean? They think that's that. I'll be like, yo, what's wrong with these niggas? What is wrong with them?
No. You want to know why?
Why?
They can't do it. I have found out that so far, just my own little, keeping track record in those conversations, the brothers that have not been able to produce that in women are the ones that say that.
That's crazy. But when it does happen, right? So I've had women that say that when it does happen, they've had brothers be like, nah, that's too much, or I don't want, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's not that they could. Sometimes a woman can induce it themselves, right? You know what I'm saying? Regardless of whether they can play with their clit, they can do it, you know what I'm saying, to induce it themselves, right? So when that happens and the brother's like, no, that's on the brother, that ain't on the woman, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, I feel like both of it is on the brother, really, though. If he can't do it, then that is what it is, right? But if he's weirded out by it, or if he's offended by it, then that's on him, like that's crazy.
I haven't had those conversations with any like too many of my male friends. They've been offended.
Right,
by
that's true too. That's true too. It's more so
me personally. Like I've listened to the arguments where some people be like, "It's P," and then some people be like, "No, it's not," and all of that. At that point in time, man, I don't give a fuck
First of all, P leaves a smell.
Man,
Woman has a smell. Okay, so if it happens, and then you are so comfortable with your partner where you don't mind residing in the wet spot, there should be a urine smell if there was urine attached to that, right or wrong.
Absolutely right.
And
yeah, but even if it is piss, though, why does it matter? No, I'm playing.
You is a mess. But I'm
that's hydration. That's hydration. I'm about to say, fuck that. Do it.
Keep your diet right. So when things like that happen, it won't have some weird stuff to it.
I feel like
them the same dudes who would like literally like would say that squirt or anything like that is disgusting, is this, is that, but turn right around and eat an asshole at that moment. Like I'm not even knocking that, because everybody got their own thing. But I'm like, how the fuck can you say this is but like that's your boundary line, but you'll go find out what she ate for breakfast? Like, come on, bro. Like,
and Carla talking that stuff. Yeah, right. She too innocent.
Everybody has their thing, man. Like, let them do their thing, bro. Like, let them do their thing.
See, and this is the beauty about with poetry, though, is because what some people don't understand, it is that, like Dead Prez, the mindset. You have to be able to, like, for some of us, it's more than just like the feeling and touching it up. Like, if you got us locked in up here, everything else follows and flows freely.
Come on.
When you don't have the woman connected mentally, you got to fight and struggle to get everything else.
Right.
And I mean, actually during the whole act, like, she ain't going to produce like that or get as wet for you is because you ain't got her here. If it's here in some form or fashion, Yeah, it'd be like in the summertime when we bust open a fire hydrant every time. I mean, every single time. It's not no special holiday event. No, that means every single encounter this happens.
That's when it's the routine. That's when you know it's a routine. That's why I got out of the marriage and shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that routine shit. You know what I'm saying? We don't want no Father's Day head or shit. Come on, yo.
I mean, because no, Father's Day is every day, so you should be getting that every day.
But I will say, like even in going through the divorce, right, or any relationship, you know what I'm saying? We have to take accountability for, you know what I'm saying, our contribution to the issue. You know what I'm saying? So whether it was the other person's side or your side, you know what I'm saying, that caused it, I feel like there has to come a time, you know what I'm saying, to heal, right? Where you look at the whole situation and be like, look, man, like, even if there was the wrong person, it could have been the wrong person you shouldn't have been aligned with. You know what I'm saying? Could have even been that. You know what I'm saying? You have to forgive yourself for choosing a partner like that, or whatever the case. It could be whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I just want to leave that out there because I'm a little sauce, like the sister said.
But that's what I said earlier.
Busting me out already. So I'm like,
everything is accountability and duality, and that's exactly you gotta be accountable for the part that you played. Like, you know, I tell people all day long, like, yeah, I said I realized what it was with mine, and it was just like I got information that was presented to be real, and then when stuff was starting to move in motion, found out documents was fake. Like, it was a whole bunch of whole other stuff going on, and it was like, you know, having to come out of the fact, like, of course I wouldn't have been able to see that just straight off a gate, you know what I'm saying, until I started to do my investigation, because shit was just being told to me and shit wasn't moving fast as it should have been, you know, especially when you military and you dealing with your benefits and stuff like that. So, you know, the privilege of a wife, you can start getting on the phone and making phone calls. So, you know, that's how things got exposed for me. And then you want to start taking money, and then it's like stuff like that's like, we got bills to pay, but then you go into the taking and stuff, and then when I go to pay the bills, the money ain't there type deal. So, you know, I couldn't do that. I had 2 sons already, you know what I'm saying, that one just literally said, why are you working so much? I thought when you got married, you were supposed to be working less. So, you know, that was like even though I was already in motion, just to see that my youngest child could see what the fuck was going on was killing me. You know what I'm saying? But I had to sit down with self and was like, you know what? Get that shit up off your back. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You experienced it. You did it. It's over with. Let's go. Pick yourself up. Let's get back to this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, I accepted everything. And just in the process, it's like, it didn't make me hate marriage. It didn't make me dislike anybody who was about to make that step. You know what I'm saying? Because some people be so damaged where they be like, nah, fuck that. Fuck that marriage shit. Nah, this, and that. Nah. I hate love. No, it was just, I needed that to prove who I was. It's just that it wasn't for me to prove it to that person. So I know I'm wife material. I know I've been proposed to 3 times and actually married once.
But can I ask you a question though? Can I ask you a question? Why is being a wife the end game?
No, it wasn't an end game. That's just the way I just made it sound. Like I was just saying, I can say, okay, I was a wife. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot of women that never... I don't want people to
feel people feel like the relationship is the end goal. You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
no, that's supposed to be the beginning. That's supposed to be a whole nother thing. But if the both aren't seeing it that way, you know, that's where, you know, you get sometimes the hiccups and the bumps and the bruises.
I kind of look at it differently on that tip too. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it should be the beginning though. I honestly feel like it should be when the 2 people are aligned, right? A lot of times we we go on our journey, right? And we bump along different people, right? We come across different people, and we think that that's the person we're supposed to be with long term. Most of these motherfuckers ain't got it together, yo. Like they're not aligned with us, right? You know what I'm saying? They're not aligned with us in the way that they may be aligned with us for that season, but when we don't, I remember somebody just told me the other day, they was like, yo, you need to see a motherfucker in all 4 seasons.
That's right.
You really deal with them. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, what you mean all 4 seasons and shit? Not she was like, I ain't talking about summer, winter, spring.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm talking about like when they down and shit. When they
down, when they happy,
you know what I'm saying?
Going through some shit.
Up, when they on the side, when they, you know what I'm saying, when they're not on their path, or when they're on this side, when they are on it, you know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta see them on all different. I was like, damn, girl, okay, I feel you. I got you. But it made sense though, you know what I'm saying? Like we a lot of times we align with people and be like, yo, we like you said, we say fuck love or this and that, or I ain't doing relationships and all this shit. But really, we were just aligned with the wrong motherfucker, yo. Like we shouldn't have been with this person or whatever. Mm-hmm. But we were aligned with this person for a season, and you know what I'm saying, the end result happened however it happens, right? But at the end of the day,
what you learn from it, you learn about yourself from it.
Right. It's the lesson and what you and your alignment to, you know what I'm saying, your purpose and the people that come across your, you know what I'm saying, your path along that purpose, Joe. Like we get caught up in this person is supposed to be my soulmate, or this person is supposed to be, you know, we're supposed to be in a relationship with this person, and really they may just be supposed to be a friend, you know what I'm saying? They just they may just be that person
be that person to help, you know, maybe it's somewhere you at and just need that little push.
Absolutely.
You know, so that connection, that person just helps bring you right up to where you're supposed to be, and now prove that their time has been met, and they
absolutely
no bad vibes. You know, y'all may be cool, may see each other once in a blue, like love is love, but the purpose for that connection was met, it was served, and now you're supposed to take what you learned and move forward on your journey.
Absolutely.
So once
we get stuck.
Every aspect of your life, every kind of relationship, that's friendships, you know, and romantic relationships, even business relationships and work relationships. If you know, friendly but not friends, you know what I'm saying? Like you can maneuver and move and shake in this life the way you need to and get to where you're supposed to be.
Absolutely.
See, we could do this for hours on hours on hours. So you know, right?
We're an hour and a half in. I ain't even seen it.
I just seen that. So look, you know, this is definitely a place Paul Cram could tell you. Like anytime you want to come on a show, like I got people that'll hit me up, be like, Sean, you got a show, you got somebody to put this Friday because I got something new, I want to drop it. Fine, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I can have up to 10 people at a time on this platform. So, you know, there will be times where I may pull back and be like, hey, Yonda, I got this thing going on. And, you know, people was talking about that night when you was on and, you know, they want to hear some of that, you know, slick beard talk that you was talking about again, you know, or something like that.
Beard talk. You have created a genre, nigga. You got a new genre of poetry. That sweet beard talk. Oh,
buddy. Come on, somebody. Yo, me and Paul Cram about to put out a show. Y'all better stop playing.
I'm telling y'all. Look, I already see it. I was just about to say that.
Man. We're about to go on tour.
I was just about to say that. Look, we definitely got to do a part 2. Like, this definitely got to be a part 2 because y'all didn't even get to hear everything about this brother, what this brother is capable of doing.
Right.
And some partnerships, because I heard you, Paul Graham, put it out there. You know, I got a sister who is also a poet, and she's also on here on Blast, but she is a vegan chef, and, you know, she's been trying to find a brick and mortar spot, you know, so you know, depending on how this thing could go, you know, I heard about that bid and everything. First thing I thought about Paul Cram, Sharita. First person I thought about was Sharita. Hey, she's in North Carolina, but she's in Winston-Salem actually. In that area. So, you know, I've been every time I see something about like a food truck or like a brick and mortar place, I always send it to her, because when I tell you her vegan dishes is slamming, like everything that I've had by her, even regular meals, is like so good. Like she do it from the soul, from her heart. So, you know, and she spit too, and she produces, and she make beats. So, you know, she is just yeah. Wow. Yeah, and she's married to a DJ.
You're a hip hop head.
Yeah, hip hop head. She is from Greensboro, North Carolina, but I kid you not, you would think she's from New York. You would think she's a B girl, straight like that.
It's our generation though, like our generation of like music, like we just have a different ear. You know what I'm saying? Like our ear for music is, you know what I mean? We just know music for real. Like brother was saying about the other brother. You know what I mean? Like we could pick up on it and we know the hits, you know what I'm saying?
That's right. We know what's going to bang. We know what's going to rock.
You know what I'm saying?
Let the people know how they can find you, Paul Cram, Neander, and then give you a shout out, you know, and all that good stuff.
You can find me on Facebook on Paul Cram, the poet. Instagram, the same thing, but put the little dots and everything. And after the M, put an underscore, then the poet. And Tuesdays on Pentelectual Conversation.
What time?
Oh shit. I'm high. Y'all gotta understand. Like I'm high in the giraffe fast right now. Like I'm up there. This little, yeah, that's different. 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. So hit me up if you want to be a host. I mean, if you want to be a guest on there, like hit me up, man. We got some spots available for season 3. So we already booked. I mean, for season 4, we already booked season 3.
All right. And Neander.
So thank y'all again for having me. I appreciate you, world, for tuning in. Thank you, brother Procure, man. This has been an awesome experience, bro. Like just linking up with you, brother, and you know what I mean, just sharing wisdom, man, and poetry, man. It's been amazing, bro. So thank you, man. And you can find me on any platform, mainly Neander Speaks. So that's NIAND as in Delta A Speaks. And that's Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. It's all Neander Speaks. I just set up a YouTube page called the Inside Neander Speaks Show, where I'm gonna have like all of the videos and things like that that I've done throughout the years, having like one station so that way everybody can find them. But and also the books are on Amazon. I'm actually gonna take away from my brother, man. I'm gonna take a tip from my brother and not promote, you know, me, the big A, and be like, yo. So so we're gonna have to talk about that offline, you know what I'm saying? But
that's so yep.
Absolutely. But you can definitely find my books. We just may have to do some revamping, you know what I'm saying? After I talk to my brother, and we'll figure out some things as far as the books is concerned. But yeah, definitely, man. Like I appreciate the love and all the ears and your hearts, man. I appreciate it, yo. Thank y'all.
All right, and thank y'all again for coming out. You know, and I'm gonna be honest, he just did his show with Paul Cram last week, so he done did this back to back. You know, so shouts out to you, because he was like, I was like, you know, we don't have to be next Friday. You know, we can push it back. He said, no, next Friday is good. That's fine. No, let's get it. Right. So I like that. So, you know, you are always welcome back anytime. You know, anything you got going on, whatever, you like, hey, I want to promote this. I want to use you and Paul Cram. Hey, whichever way, reach out to me directly. You know, just how we did. We still got that group chat going. So, you know, whatever you got going on, or even if you just want like to mention, if you drop a new book or you have a new event, hey, Shine, you mind showing this flyer on the show? I got you. I'm willing to do that. Okay.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Y'all already know how to find me. You know, on my YouTube page, it is Sunshine 790. Y'all can find me on Blast. Y'all can find me on TikTok under Shine Marley. You can find me on my writer's page, which I will get back to since I am just getting back from having the final surgery that I'm going to have, I had a myomectomy where it was robotic assist, where they removed the 2-pound fibroid from my uterus, and I still got all my parts thanks to one of the dopest surgeons ever. My surgeon was from Belize, and she was dope, and it was a sister, and to see her and the big bowl of rice was so beautiful. Everybody had to listen to her. She was running the show. So, it made me feel good because there was a nurse that was still trying to talk me out of like, you sure you don't? I have all my lady parts. You're not taking from me to give to someone who don't look like me.
Come on, you.
We do not have the funds or the insurance that covers stem cell research and stem cell implants. Just so y'all know that. So y'all not outsourcing me for somebody else. I'm sorry. Just like those that go donate plasma, just so you know, y'all are like literally being farmed. Like, and they're paying y'all pennies because y'all plasma costs way more than what they flip it for. So that's a whole nother conversation, but we had that conversation today at work, so that's why it's still fresh on me.
We definitely gotta have that combo. I used to work in the plasma industry, and I got secrets I want to tell.
Look, Paul Cram, so I ain't lying. I used to be a dialysis tech, so I know.
I want to tell it all. I got a story.
We got medical stories to tell. You know what? I think we need to create a series with poetry, medical stories to tell. Because that's been running through my head since I've had these 3 surgeries back to back, and honestly, being under anesthesia 3 times, like in less than 2 years, it kind of like messing with my memory some. So I'm doing different things to like build, my brain, keep it upright, stuff like that. So definitely that is an idea that popped up in my head the other day when I just was like, man, I think I'm losing my friend, that my best friend is my mental. So, we'll see. I got the right person on here to do that with too. So since we got the medical secrets, but it is Friday. Be cooling how you be cooling. Y'all know the temperatures is out there. It's different now. That climate is different. So be wise in how you choose to move out in these streets. I believe in accountability and duality. If I shine, you shine, we shine together. Always remember that. Shouts out to everyone that has been rocking with me. September 30th is coming up real soon. That's going to be year 4 with Blast, Shine Vibrations podcast. So, who knows? If things go right, we might be able to pull off a show this year or an in-person event, or we'll just do it on the show again. So, Beyonda, just so you know, you already on that list. So, I'm not taking a no. And if you haven't picked up, I'm a Taurus, so yeah, I'm gonna be a bully for like 2 seconds.
I got you. My mom's a Taurus. It's all good.
What? When's her birthday?
He got training.
The 11th, like around Mother's Day mostly.
No. My baby boy, his is the 11th. That's my Mother's Day baby.
Wow.
And mine is the 25th of April. Wow. Oh yeah, you locked in, you stuck. Right there.
Wow, that's crazy.
That is so peace, yep. So my royal sons, that's what I call them.
Absolutely.
All right, y'all be safe. Be nice to each other. Hug on somebody. Reach out to somebody that you might have had a beef with. Squash it, because that energy to be storing it on your heart isn't good. It will weigh down eventually. If you can't speak to that person so that you can get it off your chest, write it down. If you want to send it to them, send it, but use that pen and paper. Let it be your friend. Let it get that energy up off of you and do with it what you must. Hey, I would say send it up to the ancestors, burn it when you're done, because as it is above, so it is below. Any last words before we end this thing? All right, let's see if the outro plays. If not, I'm just gonna have to do it the ghetto way. Y'all be safe.
Peace.
Peace.